So, first thing this morning I need is a coffee hit. It was a late night last night, not with necessarily with B working on the stuff, but trying to get everything else situated to get the house in some sort of manageable condition because it drives my wife nuts, and I don't like it when she's upset. She might think that I like it when she's upset, but I really don't. And I didn't get nearly as far as I could. I got to the point where I was wobbling around so bad that the second I laid down, I absolutely passed out on the couch. And I was right about my back. There is pain. I'm out of Valium, but like I said, I don't think that worked anyway. So we're gonna find out here shortly if it really was working or not. I'm praying right now that this doctor that I'm going to go see is going to allow me to get an MRI done so that we can at least rule out the possibilities. I've been on pain meds now for about 2 weeks, and it's been getting a little better with stretching, but the chiropractor is somewhat afraid to go any further unless he knows if there's anything going on. So, excuse me. So first things first, though, I gotta find a double D. Gotta hit a double D this morning. Get some coffee. Those that don't know, that's Dunkin' Donuts. Nasty people out there. So, but as a recap from last night, too, so kind of just going to miscellaneous. I'll start another topic. I'll start another video to talk about a recap from last night. But I figured I'd wake up this morning. It's 20 after 8 now. I've got a 9 o'clock appointment, 9:20 appointment. Still don't know where I'm going, but I'll figure it out. I know it's in Prince Frederick somewhere, so I'll keep everybody posted on what's going on. Because I know everyone seems to be so interested in my life and my back right now. So I'll talk to y'all later. So back update, got out of the doctor's office, and it looks like that he has ordered me the MRI plus a month of physical therapy to go ahead and do that. He wants to see me back after that. I am thankful that he issued the MRI so we can rule this out and figure out what's really going on. I will be going to see my chiropractor this afternoon to tell him the news and get him updated and everything else. So I was thrilled. The doctor was very nice. Very personable. So anyway, I'll get another update here shortly. Yeah, so I'll have to schedule an MRI. I just got off the phone with my wife, and she was asking, does he want to see you? Doesn't he want to see the MRI results before he sends you to physical therapy and things like that, or get them both? So those are questions I have to call back to the office and ask. So those are great questions that she had. In the meantime, as far as the back goes, he said, obviously, stop doing what you're doing, what you were doing. Get help, get friends. You have them, obviously, and keep and just humble myself in the sight of the Lord. Yeah. So, anyway, glad for the results of this doctor's visit. Now I just need to follow through with the rest. The whole leave thing is another issue. So anyway, I will keep you guys posted. But I hope to put all this together in a video and post it so maybe you guys can learn something and see the experiences I've dealt with the doctors. So anyway, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Good morning. Tuesday, 30th June. And I've got a major recap. Excuse me, this will be added out to go over. Where do you begin with what happened yesterday? I didn't get a chance to recap yesterday, so I'm gonna do that on this drive here. I started off at the orthopedic doctor, and he told me that he'd give me the MRI, which is scheduled for Thursday. at 6:45 in the morning, so it shouldn't interfere with work at all. When he looked at my back, he said he had really never seen anything that tight before. He said it was pretty severe. But he wants to rule out any disc issues, any bulging issues, or any ruptured disc or things like that, which is really what I want, because then more aggressive treatments can start, as far as either chiropractic or even physical therapy for that matter. Very friendly doctor, good bedside manner, and intern with him. I love interns. After that, I ended up going down to Mechanicsville Elementary to pick up Deanna's old college refrigerator. The refrigerator that's been running since she was in college and still runs to this day. They just don't make them like they used to. I'm still waiting on parts for that for our refrigerator to fix. So picked up the refrigerator. Got a chance to talk to her boss for a couple of minutes. Nice lady, wonderful lady. And she's excited about being there, and I think she's going to be a great principal. After that, I ended up going down to St. Mary's Hospital to check with the physical therapy section. I'll go ahead and set up my first physical therapy appointment. The frustration I have with this whole thing is that for some reason, the orthopedic doctor doesn't want to see me with the MRI results until after I've done the physical therapy. But my line of thinking is that if I do the physical therapy and there is something wrong, physical therapy could make it worse. And that's not something that I'm looking forward to doing. So I have to find a way to get my MRI results reviewed before that time. So anyway, I set up my appointment. I had to go to the bank, do a couple things at the bank, went home, had a quick bite to eat, finally had a bite to eat, and then I had to go back out for my chiropractor appointment. What's my chiropractor appointment? I explained to him what was going on, and he basically told me to get the images for the MRI. We'll go from there. I said, okay. And I do need to find out whether or not he is a licensed physical therapist that can do the things that are on the list. Because if he can, then I don't have to go to multiple locations to get this stuff done. It can all be done and signed off by one area. Because right now I'm struggling with going to the hospital for one thing, the chiropractor for another, and then my regular doctor for something else. That's 3 different things that I'd have to go to, all because of a 1-pound milk crate. So yesterday, after I got done with that, I took my boy, I took BK with me, and back to the bank. Had to take a couple more things at the bank. I had to go to Tractor Supply, return something, look for something else. Then to go buy dinner. And by the time I got home, dealing with all this stuff, I think I finally had a mental breakdown. An honest to God mental breakdown. I could not deal with anything. I was gonna, like Ginger snaps, I was gonna snap. I'm not a ginger, but I was gonna snap. So I lovingly and gracefully asked my wife if I could just leave for the evening. go watch our A team play some softball last night. Got some recording of that, so that was good. I needed that. And I had a talk with the pastor, asking if everything was okay, because my wife, because she does what she does, she calls him and says, hey, I'm worried about him. Can you talk to him? So we chatted last night and make sure everything was okay. And it just came down to the fact that I just had a mental overload. Nothing that would have affected anything, nothing that would have caused me to do any harm. Just a mental overload. So, after the game, I got back and I was a lot more tame. I was tamer. Whatever word. And it was just one of those days. So schedule for the week. Today's a standard day. Nothing out of the ordinary is going to be taking effect. Tomorrow I will be. I have to compile all this in an email to my boss so that we're all on the same page, because there's just too much going on. Wednesday I will be leaving early because I have a doctor's appointment to talk about meds, mostly meds. I'm going to try to get off of some of these things that I'm on, because I hate taking pills. And then Thursday morning is the MRI. I guess that's what I've been waiting for. I guess that's also kind of what I'm nervous about. I'll still go to work afterwards. So, but this entire culmination of pain and events have really led up to this one particular point, and I'll get the spiritual part of this later, but that's kind of what's heading on this week. And I forgot my cane, so the docs they wanted me to try not to use it. I'm going to try not to, so I'm going to try to stay, whatever a neutral position is, I'm going to try to stay there. So, anyway, that's kind of where we're at now. That's where we're going to be. I'm going to make today a great day. I'm going to love God. I'm going to love others. Because this is a day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it.